video, we're going to talk a little bit about keyframe interpolation. And this is going to give your animation a lot more dynamics and really makes things look a lot more professional and should be applied to everything that you do. So by default, there isn't any interpolation on the keyframes. So if we do a preview, you can see that these words all move at different speeds in different ways, but they all end up in the start at the same place. So we'll show some methods that we can use to increase and decrease speed and whatnot. So I'm going to start with the linear. I'm going to turn off all these other ones. And you can see that the linear keyframes are signified by the diamond, as you can see there. And so from the position, there's no change. It's just kind of a constant. And the motion just kind of works that way. So that's the signifier there. And that's by default. So that's usually a good starting point, but then to add interpolation is going to give your keyframes a lot more interest. So if we look at ease 2, and you can see that it's moving across a big path, and if I open up ease 2, you can see that these keyframes are different. And they have a little hourglass to them. What these are going to do is ease out and ease in, and you can see what happens that they, as we zoom in on the path, you can kind of see this, as these dots get further away, the more distance in between them, the faster that speed is. You can see they get a little bit close together here. So what this means is that it's going to start slow, speed up, and then slow down again. And that's an easy ease. So they ease out and they ease in. So if we think about the interpolation of the speed going out of a keyframe as well as coming in. And you can see that it starts slow, speeds up, and then slows down again. So that's a real common one. And we can change the interpolation simply by doing a right click or control click, and you can change the keyframe assistant here to easy ease, ease in and ease out. So easy ease is going to apply the in and out on both sides, and this is applying that same, easing in or easing out. So those are your keyboard commands if you've got that active. So those can also be found up here in animation keyframe assistant, as well as some of these here. So so that's the easy ease. Let's go to the roving. Now roving is signified by a circle, and what it's going to do is it's going to keep a constant space or constant movement in between all of the keyframes. So you can see that roving is a constant speed. So the distance between all of those dots are the same, regardless of how it curves. And that's again signified by the circle. And that's good if you want the same movement to happen across all of your keyframes. Again, a different ease here. You can see ease 2 kind of starts quick and then slows down. And so you can see that here, that we have a large launch and then it slows down. You can see this in the keyframe velocity, that it has a outgoing velocity, and as I increase this, it will go quicker and then slow down. So that's another way of playing with that. You can again ease in and ease out, make something go real quick. The hold keyframe, and what this is signified by is, let's open that up for us. It's kind of a square with a little niche out of it. And what this is going to do is basically flash. So this position is here at this keyframe, and then at this keyframe it's here. So there's no visibility in between the two, because it actually just jumps from this position to this position. So the hold keyframe is good for like flashing kind of ideas. And then again, another easy ease. And you can see how these are applied. It probably would be wise to turn that one on. There we go. So you can see how that works. So those are our basic keyframe adjustments. And we'll get into more detail where we can actually adjust more nuance using the graph editor.